I think today's video is gonna be the last video that I post before I give birth. Look at this belly. Okay, so this is how I make my raspberry leaf tea. Having a Braxton Hicks contraction right now. Okay, now it's time for the dreaded dates. Bring it around town. The next time you guys see me, I will no longer be pregnant and baby boy will be here. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Keisha if you're new here, and thank you for clicking on today's video. I think today's video is gonna be the last video that I post before I give birth. So this will be the last video that you guys will see. Damn it, sorry, they're mowing outside. Hopefully you guys can hear me. After this video, you guys won't see me again until I'm a mom and have a baby. So very exciting. But today's video is gonna be a labor prep video. So I am 38 weeks and 3 days today, and I have not packed my hospital bag yet. And the last 2 nights, I was like, am I going into labor? So we need to get this bag packed. So we are going to be packing my hospital bag, baby's hospital bag. And then I'm also gonna be showing you guys some of the things I've been doing to try to like naturally induce labor. So we'll do the bags now, and then I'll show you guys some of that stuff after. But if you guys are new here, make sure that you subscribe, and let's get these bags packed because I really feel like he could come at any moment and I wanna be prepared. So we're gonna start with my stuff first. I just got like a cheap little duffel bag on Amazon. I'll have it linked down below. I'm trying to decide how I wanna pack. I'm like, do I put everything in a duffel bag? I've seen some people online, like on like TikTok, where they will, oh, I love that it opens on the bottom. Actually, this does have a lot of storage. They'll put like what they're gonna need immediately at the hospital in a duffel bag and then bring a suitcase for the rest of their stuff. I already feel like I'm packing too much because I know the hospital provides you a lot of stuff. I still wanna bring some of my own stuff anyway. I really think I could get away with just this for my stuff, and then I'm gonna bring the diaper bag for the baby stuff. I really think I can make that work. But we'll try, and then if we need to use like a mini suitcase, we can do that. I already have everything laid out in here. I went around and gathered everything before I started filming. I'm just gonna walk you guys through what I'm packing. For me first, maybe I'll put like, I know this is meant for like shoes and stuff, but the shoes and the slippers I brought are brand new, so I'm not worried about them getting on my stuff. Maybe I'll put some of the stuff I'm gonna reach for immediately down here, and then everything else can go in the top. Okay, so things I think I'm gonna need immediately. I got my own hospital gown just to be a little more comfy. So I got this one from Freedom Mom. I'll have a lot of things linked down below if you guys are interested, but I got this from Amazon. It's just the Freedom Mom hospital gown. I wanted to bring my own just to be nice and comfy. So I think those, and then I got my own like grippy socks to wear. So I'm gonna bring a pair. I got a couple pairs. So I'm gonna bring my own little grippy socks. I'll use these gray ones. For laboring, I'm bringing a heating pad and also a portable fan. I've seen a lot of people say to bring a portable fan because you get really hot during contractions. My doula also said she's bringing one, but this is the one that I got for the baby for his stroller, but I'm gonna borrow it. So we're gonna put that in here. You guys literally can't even see what I'm doing. This is also a portable heating pad, and it vibrates like a little massage setting. So I wanna bring this too for when I'm like moving around the room. I got this birthing comb. I'm trying to go natural, no epidural. So I got this birthing comb that you just like, you just squeeze when you're having contractions. So we'll put that in there. My phone charger in here. I saw somebody say to get like a really long one because they're like a lot of times the cord or the outlet's pretty far from the bed. So I got like I forgot how long this is. Whatever, we got an extra long cord. I feel like that's it for like labor itself. Like, I don't know, is there anything else that I need to like have? So I think that kind of worked out to fit on the bottom here. And that'll just give it like, that'll just give me easy access. And then we will pack this top part. I have these really cute and stylish shower shoes. These are so ugly, but felt like it would be necessary. Also got some slippers. I bought a new pair. They were like 10 bucks on Amazon. So pair of slippers to walk around in. I am bringing 2 different pajama sets, just like loose fitting. I'm bringing a short sleeve set, just this little like white satin set just to be cozy. And again, they're pretty like loose. And then I'm bringing this long sleeve set, or the pants are long and then the shirt is short sleeve. I just wanted options depending on like how hot or cold I am. I've heard that the hospital has pajamas, but obviously I doubt they'd be as comfortable as the ones you'd bring from home. So we'll pack our own. And then, okay, I can already see this. I didn't think this is gonna work. Yeah, as cute as this idea was that all my stuff was gonna fit in here, it's already getting full. Okay, we can say we tried. I didn't get the biggest duffel bag in the world. I'm using Cody's carry-on. Mine broke like literally in our trip a year ago and I still haven't bought a new one. So I was like, okay, don't pack a huge suitcase. If you need a suitcase, bring a carry-on. Don't bring like your gigantic one. So we're actually gonna move the shoes and the clothes, I think, to this one. And then I have two comfy lounge sets. I got these literally up from like walmart.com. So they're about $20 each. So I got like a long sleeve with a short. And then this is like a all black set. I figured this might be nice for next day when I'm feeling kind of like and like everything's leaking and you know, so all black. So it's just like these flowy pants with like just a short sleeve, long, like oversized shirt. Two comfy sets. And then one of these I can just like wear home as well. Two nursing bras. These are the Mom Cozy ones. I want to try a few brands just to see what I like, but I just have these two Mom Cozy ones for now. And then I saw someone say to pack like really big, loose, oversized like underwear because you want to be super comfy after you give birth. So I ordered these either from Amazon or Walmart. They're just like gigantic underwear. And they're like, they go up pretty high, but they're super stretchy. Gonna pack those. I also have some stuff in my postpartum kit for like postpartum underwear options. But I guess just in case I need some regular underwear. I'm gonna pack one extra pair of like the fuzzy grippy socks. And then also two pairs of just like regular socks to have. Okay, I think that's all my clothes. I think for the top part of the suitcase, we'll put more, maybe like toiletries. I still have room in the suitcase if I need more stuff. But maybe we can do more toiletries and like postpartum stuff in here. I'm so torn because I know people's like the hospital gives you a lot of stuff. So I'm like, I don't want to use a lot of my own stuff, but then I've also heard that your own stuff's better. But I'm like, if they're gonna give me a lot of stuff, I don't want to like overpack or just like use up my own stuff. Like I was gonna pack these like ice pack things, but I'm like, if they're gonna have stuff, it kind of feels silly to bring my own. I'm just gonna pack these just in case, and then if I don't use them, I'm gonna try the hospital stuff, and if I don't use my own stuff, great. But if I end up wanting it, then at least I have it. I'd rather just be prepared, you know? So I'm gonna have two ice packs from Freedom Mom. These Freedom Mom cooling pad liners. I was gonna bring 4 of my own like postpartum diapers, underwear. I just love them. It's so funny calling them diapers. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna bring 3 of those. I have some nipple pads for leaking. Probably don't need all of these. I'll probably just like, again, I'm sure they're gonna have this stuff. I'll just bring like 4. I have my Freedom Mom Relief Foam, my Freedom Mom Peri bottle. I know I've seen people say like the hospital brings you one, but they don't have like the little angle, and I guess that is a lot better. So I'm just gonna pack my own since I have it. My Dermaplast for pain, burn, and itch. People say this is like the best thing ever postpartum. I have my Freedom Mom belly band. I don't know how to use it. I have like the little instructions, so I think I'm just gonna pack a little instruction card with it too, so I know how to use it. Nipple cream. These are by the brand Koala, but they're basically little like silverettes that you put on after breastfeeding to kind of give, I think, like a little cooling sensation. We will pack those. I probably actually, it sounds like a little zipper. I'll probably put these little small things in the zipper. Bonnet. And then I think I have a shower cap in here somewhere. And then as far as toiletries go, I decided to be extra and just bought a bunch of extras or a bunch of new things. So I have like a little mini like poopery that I am definitely gonna pack. I always pack that when I travel because, you know, don't want to smell anybody's poop. As far as toiletries, there's a few things like skincare things that I'm gonna have to grab, like, you know, when the time comes that I use like my face serums and a couple things like that. But most of the stuff I got a little mini Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. I got a little mini native deodorant, the coconut vanilla. It's literally so tiny and cute. I got this CeraVe moisturizing cream to use for my face. this Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion. I got the Native Coconut and Vanilla Mini Body Wash. I just got like a little travel toothbrush and toothpaste. I got a little mini mouthwash. I usually use cotton rounds and micellar water to remove my makeup, but I got these Neutrogena makeup remover towels. Oh my god, butterfingers. I think that's it for like the actual like toiletries. Actually, in this little front pocket, I'm just gonna add just a couple cotton rounds and then a couple of cotton swabs. I should only have to be in the hospital for like, they said 2 nights, so again, I'm not trying to go too crazy because I'm like, okay, it's 2 nights. Like, you don't really need that much for 2 nights, you know? So I think that's everything that's gonna go in this little toiletry bag. I've got this little bag that I'm gonna put in just some like scrunchies, hair ties, headband, claw clip. Again, just, I don't know what I'm gonna wanna do with my hair, so I'm just gonna bring just a few little things. And then hairbrush. Oh, and I forgot, I'm gonna put this on the bottom, or maybe just in the front pocket. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the bottom. I got some liquid IV. This is the raspberry lemonade sugar-free flavor, just because I know you heard you get really thirsty, but my doula recommended it because she was like, sometimes during labor you just don't want to drink water, and she was telling Cody like we have to make her drink water and stay hydrated. So she recommended bringing some like electrolytes just to help with hydration. So have some of these for labor and then also after. I have a list of things that I'm gonna pack day of, which we'll go over at the end, but you know, my makeup and things like that aren't in here, that'll be part of that. I think I'm gonna pack my makeup in like my makeup bag. I have it over here. I'm just gonna like just use it out of this bag until the time comes, just so I can just have it ready. I plan to be able to labor at home for a while, so it's like I have time to gather things, but just want to make it as simple as possible. So I think it's good. Honestly, I really feel like I didn't pack that. I didn't go that crazy. Next, we're gonna pack baby boy's bag. Oh my god, I cannot believe we're gonna be meeting him so soon. Okay, I showed you guys before, but this is the diaper bag I got for him. This is the base ultimate diaper bag. I think that's what it's called. It's always sold out. I got it in the second round of them launching it and was like counting down, waiting for them to bring it back. I'm very excited about this. So we have a good amount of space in here, so I think this should work for all of his stuff. So yeah, it should. I'm like, his stuff's small and then also not that much stuff because again, people say the hospital gives you everything. Like I don't have to pack like diaper. I almost was like, should I pack my own diapers and wipes and stuff? You're getting it from the hospital and then probably we'll have some free stuff from them too. So not gonna worry about all that. We'll get his outfits packed first. So I packed a few sleepers. I think I probably did too many, but you know, I did 5. I did 3 newborn sized, and then I also put 2 0 to 3 months in here, just in case, you know, you never know. Have a swaddle, couple of onesies. I think I have 5 onesies. Again, I did 3 newborn and then 2 0 to 3 months. Also packing these little newborn shorts as like a potential going home outfit. I have a different outfit that I think I'm just gonna send him home in. I don't know, I was like overthinking it and I'm like, we're literally just going home. I don't know why you're thinking so hard about this. I got this cute little set that I think I'm gonna use for his like first photo outfit or like first Instagram photo outfit. I did wash this, but I guess I didn't realize that was in there. I'm gonna bring a couple burp cloths. It's probably not necessary. I'm just gonna pack some. I'm gonna pack 2 pairs of socks, or no, I have 3 pairs of socks, 2 sets of mittens. I was debating bringing the nail clippers because people say like their nails come out like talons. I'm like, I feel like they would have them there, but maybe not. I guess I'm just gonna grab them just to be safe. I also feel like I'm gonna be so scared to do them because their nails are just so small, but we'll bring those. And then I'm just gonna bring a couple brushes again. Probably not necessary, but we're just gonna pack them in here. Anyway, this is a little sign, like a little introduction sign. So it's like, hello, my name is, and then we'll write his name, and then it has the date, time, weight, and length. I just thought it would be just cute to have for a little photo, a little memory. I'm gonna pack just like 1 little blanket. We don't really have a lot of blankets for him. We have the one that's on his bed that is from my friend Zola, and then this one's from like Cody's grandma or something, but I just like realized we don't really have many blankets for him. Have to get some more. The only other thing I had planned was this little portable sound machine. This one's from Yoga Sleep. It also kind of acts as like a little bit of a light. So like a little nightlight situation. So I thought that would be good to have. I think that's everything I'm packing for him. So it didn't even like fill up this bag that much, but I have room like in case there's anything random I feel like I need to add, but I feel like this is good. You know, like what else? If you guys think of anything else I should bring, let me know. I might have already given birth by the time you're watching this, but maybe not. Who knows? I don't know when this video is going up and I don't know when he's coming out. So we'll see. But I think that's everything that I'm packing. As far as things that I have to pack day of, my makeup bag, I wanna bring my own pillow. Oh, also I'm bringing my boppy, so I'm just gonna keep this with the diaper bag just so we don't forget it. But my makeup bag, I'm gonna bring my own pillow just cause even when we did the hospital tour yesterday, she was like, yeah, hospital pillow stuff, like I'd bring your own. So own pillow, I might bring my own like little throw blanket, my Kindle, so I can read. On chargers, obviously I have like an extra phone charger, but I need to remember like my laptop charger, camera charger, my camera, I have my extra batteries for my camera, my extra memory cards. I don't know how much I'm gonna be filming, but I do wanna film content. Like I've had a few questions. I've had a few people comment and ask if I want to film like a birth, like labor and delivery vlog. And I do, I don't know how much I'm gonna film, but I do wanna film at least some of the experience. So I do plan on doing that. So I wanna bring extra memory cards, my water bottle, my laptop and the charger for that, my tripods for my camera and for my phone, my prenatals, my hair straightener, my glasses, and then just like a couple hair products, and then I'm just gonna put skin products, like some last minute, like I said, my serums and stuff. But yeah, so that's everything that I need to pack day of, like before we leave. So it should be pretty simple, but I feel pretty good. I feel like we have a good amount of stuff. I feel like we have everything that I feel like we would need. And if not, like I said, the hospital has a ton of stuff and I'm sure it'll all be fine. So that's it for the packing portion. And then now I have a few things that I've been doing to try to naturally help induce labor. So let me show you guys some of the things that I've been doing. As I started picking up the room, I realized I forgot to put this in. This is pacifiers. So I have 3 different brands in here because we don't really know what he's gonna like. So we will see. Just to preface this portion of the video, I know I can't say any one thing helps induce labor. That's not what I'm here for. I've just talked to my doula, doctor, seen things on TikTok, and I'm like, you know what? Let's try it. None of it can really hurt to try. I'm like, some of it has like research, like my doula was like, we definitely recommend the dates and the tea and things like that. So I'm like, I just do the things, and if they help, great. If they don't, whatever. It just gives me something to do, makes me feel like I'm doing something. I just wanted to preface that. I keep saying induce labor, but none of these things are actually inducing labor. What I really should be saying is that they're helping prepare my body for labor. So that's really what I mean. None of these are really necessarily like gonna make me go into labor, but they are just helping prepare my body. So anytime I say induce labor, this is what I actually mean. I don't know why I kept saying that. But the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make some raspberry leaf tea, and I'm gonna show you guys how I make mine. It's so easy, nothing crazy to it. I'm almost out anyway, so perfect timing because we need to make another batch. Okay, so this is how I make my raspberry leaf tea. I use the Earth Mama Organics raspberry leaf tea, and then all I do is make this, mix it with this Ocean Spray Diet 5 cranberry pineapple juice, and that's it. This is nice because it's only like 5 calories, 1 gram of sugar, no added sugars. So, but it still tastes really, really good. I accidentally bought the one, like the full calorie sugared one the first time, and that was obviously really good. But this one still tastes really good, and yeah, without all the extras, because I was like, okay, I don't need to be drinking like straight sugar. This is literally all I use with ice, and to me, it's good. I like it over ice. I'm not a big hot tea person, especially for like fruity things, but this combo has been really good. You can add, I don't add too much juice, like I still taste the tea, but you can definitely add more. You can add some like stevia to it if you want it to be sweeter. Yeah, I've been really happy with this combo. So let's make some of this. So I will typically just like boil the tea on the stove. I usually do 5 tea bags, and then I'll do about like 2 cups of juice with that. That kind of gets me through like 2.5 days, so every couple days. It takes, I could make like bigger batches. It doesn't really take long to make, and it's kind of like, it gives me something to do, especially now that I'm not really like working, I'm just around the house, so I'm like, I have time to make tea every couple days, it's fine. But yeah, so 5 tea bags, 2 cups of this. I'll let the tea sit for like 10 minutes, let it cool, and then I'll put it in the pitcher, mix it with the juice, and put it in the fridge, and Like I said, when I drink it over ice. I have a little bit left in my pitcher that I'm gonna drink now. I try to drink 2 cups a day. So 5 cups of water for 5 tea bags. Right now, having a Braxton Hicks contraction right now. Got my raspberry leaf tea. So I just used this pitcher and then I'm about to replenish it. I just let the tea cool for a bit. So good. It's honestly so refreshing. I know I'm dressed like it's fall, but it is 91 degrees out today. This is very refreshing to drink. It's like a nice way to like drink something other than water without having all the sugar. So really loving that. So usually after it sits for about like 10 or so minutes, I'll come in and then I'll take one of these guys and I'll just go in and like just squeeze the bag to try to get all the flavor out. Just gonna finish off. It's like a little bit of juice left. And then I'll just keep this in the fridge and let it all cool together. Okay, now it's time for the dreaded dates. I don't usually like raisins and things like that, so dates aren't my favorite, but I have found a way to consume them that I really, really enjoy, so I'm excited to share that with you. I have tried the Snicker date option. I have these with some Medjool dates. I just got whatever. Target only had these pitted Niglet Nor dates. I had some Jewel dates. I was doing the little Snickers where you get your dates, you put like peanut butter and chocolate on them and like drizzle it on. I added some sea salt and they're good and stick them in the freezer. They're good, but I was getting so sick of eating them after like a week. So I started making mine into a chocolate peanut butter cinnamon smoothie and it is delicious. And these dates really do add like a caramelly taste to them. So this has been my favorite way to get in my dates. I know if you look it up, each type of date has like a different amount. Like if you get like Medjool dates, I think you only need to eat like 3 to 4. But these ones, I think it's like 6 to 8. So it's different depending on what kind of date you get. But yeah, I'm gonna show you what I do. Okay, but first, my only beef with these is that they don't blend. Like they always end up being like chunky in the bottom of my smoothie. And then I end up having to chew them at the end of my smoothie anyway to eat them, and it's just not fun. So I saw someone on TikTok say that they blend theirs and then they add ice and then they blend again and that helps break them up. So we're gonna try that. Google also said to soak them in hot water for a few minutes and said that will help soften them. So I'm gonna do both methods and hopefully that helps because it is like that. I don't even wanna be eating them anyway. And having them be like chunky is really gross. So we're gonna try the soaking method first. So I'm just gonna get some hot water. And it just did a few minutes, so I think I'll get all the other ingredients gathered, get everything else in there, and then we'll add these last so they have a few minutes to just soak. They look like bugs. Like this looks like a little beetle. So gross. I always get mine pitted too, so I don't have to take the pit out. We'll let those soak for a second. Okay, so have all of the ingredients. Praying that this date situation works out. 7 dates. Been drinking whole milk throughout this whole pregnancy. So whole milk, I have this Premier Protein chocolate protein powder, some peanut butter, chia seeds, and some cinnamon. So, oh, and I forgot banana. I was like, forgetting something. So I'm gonna use 1 banana. I'm gonna add some ice cubes in. Okay, honestly, I got most of it. There's only like 2 little chunks at the bottom. Okay, so soaking it probably definitely made the difference. So good. There are like little teeny bites of date in there, but not many. Okay, yeah, this recipe, so tasty. Trying to get every last drop. Smoothie time. The next thing I've been doing, using in my birthing ball, I'll have this one linked down below. This is from Amazon. I love this color. I wanted this like lighter pinkish color, but they were out of stock of it. But I actually really like this brown. I feel like it's so fun for fall. You okay? You gotta watch your stuff. You're clumsy. You okay? You missed a step? Clumsy butt. Clumsy butt. You're so embarrassing. So yeah, I have my birthing ball. I actually do find this really comfortable to sit on. So I try to sit on it for at least like 30 minutes. But sometimes it ends up being like an hour. Like if I'm watching something, I just like don't feel like getting up. So just trying to promote baby. He's been head down in position since he was conceived. Like he's always been head down, but just encouraging him to stay there, opening up my pelvis, you know, making some room for him down there. So my doula said since he's in position not to like bounce. So really all I really do is I'll do like hip thrust, kind of like back and forth. I'll do some like rocks side to side. And then sometimes I'll spread out and get even, do some like lunges. And I also will do like figure eights and just move it in 8, but I'll just keep moving. I don't do any specific movement for a certain amount of time. I just do whatever I feel like doing, whatever feels good in the moment. So I'll just sit here for a while, do this. Usually I'll do it while I drink my tea or my smoothie. It just really makes me feel like I'm getting ready. Ooh, having a Braxton Hicks. My stomach also, I feel like it got so low. Like, so yeah, I'm just gonna put on a YouTube video and take a little break and roll around.
Up and down.
So I was actually thinking SpongeBob where he's like, bring it around town.
Message out to a bunch of different contacts. I highly doubt that this was a successful strategy because all it really communicates is that she's desperate to get people.
This is the thing that I think is really setting up my body for labor. I started getting the craziest Braxton Hicks after I started doing this. I feel like I've been having more symptoms since I started doing this. It could just be the timing. I'm not saying this is it, but in my brain, I'm like, well, I started doing this and now I'm having all these signs and symptoms, and it is harvesting colostrum. This is something definitely check with your doctor before you do it. First things first. I just started doing this like a week ago, and it is definitely something you have to stick with. The first day I did it, I literally got like a drop from each boob and that was it. And then the next day, I think I got like 0.3 milliliters. And then the next day, I think I got like almost a full syringe out of 2 sessions. And then the next day I got like a full syringe out of 1 session. And then yesterday, like last night, I did like a syringe and a half. And I have these 1 milliliter syringes. So definitely something, one, it takes a minute to get used to how to like hand express properly. Because the first day I did it, my boobs were like sore the next day. I just was not doing it right. And I was like squeezing my nipple. Obviously, I'm not gonna show you guys here, but I'll have 2 TikToks linked down below that really help me. So what I do, I got these syringes on Amazon. I'll have these linked down below too. They're already pre-sterilized, which is really nice. I just washed my hands so they're clean. Also what helped when I first started doing this was taking like a warm shower first and then doing it. Because they say doing that or like warm washcloth or warm compress or something helps. But now that I kind of have it down, I don't really need to do it. It might maybe help me get more out, but so I've been doing it morning and night. I forgot to do it this morning. Well, I didn't forget, I was just a little busy, so I didn't do it this morning. So I'm gonna do it now this afternoon and then probably do it one more time before I go to bed tonight. I usually do it up in my bed too. Like I kind of like play some music, like chill music and just like vibe. But we have our bedding in the washer or in the dryer, so I don't have anything in the bed right now, so I'm just gonna do it on the couch. I think I'm just gonna watch YouTube while I do it. Cause I think I've gotten it down, like I would play like really relaxing music and like really just get in the vibe to try to like relax my body. And I think now that I have it down, I think I can just kind of do it and just be chill. And I kind of been doing 4 minutes on one boob, 4 on the other, and then going back and doing like 2 to 3 and then 2 to 3 and calling it. I've also been using my syringes and just like as it comes out, just like sucking it up. But I'm gonna try, it's starting to get a little runnier. So I don't think doing it in like a full bottle is necessary. So I think I'm gonna use a lid to, oh no, this has holes in it. That's not gonna work. The sucking it up works, but now like this one specifically, my like left boob has been more runny and I have to like catch it. And it definitely takes up more time during it to have to keep sucking it up in between rather than just like doing the whole process and then being able to go in and get it at the end. So I'm gonna get something else to capture it in and we're gonna try that and see. It's kind of hard. Sometimes you have to like hold your boob up and like syringe it out so it doesn't like drip down. But yeah, I think this has been really helping me. And then I just like knowing that I'm not trying to get like a crazy stash, but I think it's nice to just like have some stored away. So I have a few syringes in the freezer and I'm just gonna keep doing it until I give birth. Look at this belly. I get the craziest Braxton Hicks when I do this too, so. Okay, I actually just got the lid to one of the bottles for when for my pump. So I'm just gonna use this. And then what I do is I do like compression, 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 and then hold. And that's how I get a lot of the colostrum out. But yeah, we're just gonna sit back. We're gonna do this. Just to finish, so I got basically one full syringe and then about 0.4 milliliters in this one. Okay, then I will go ahead and just take some tape and a marker, label it with the day and time, and we'll add it to my stash. These are all the syringes that I have thus far. Keep them in the freezer. And honestly, I think that's everything. I think those are all the things that I've been kind of doing to help naturally induced labor. I've been going on walks too, so you know, and then I've just been staying super active. Like you guys have seen the vlogs. I've been all around with moving and unpacking, and then my best friend was in town, so we were just running around for a few days, and I've been staying pretty active, which you know, hopefully is also helping. But yeah, I think that's kind of everything that I've been doing. So I guess we can wrap up this video here. Like I said, I think this is the last video. This is the last video. So I'm gonna end this video off here. So the next time you guys see me, I will no longer be pregnant and baby boy will be here, which is so crazy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all of your support throughout the pregnancy, the nesting videos, all of it. I really appreciate it. And if you guys are interested in seeing some mom content and just follow me on my journey on this next chapter, then make sure that you're subscribed. Also follow me on Instagram and TikTok, because that's where you'll see newer content first, especially on Instagram, like stories and stuff. You'll definitely see some things there. I'm not gonna post his birth like right away, but yeah, you'll definitely see more there before I post again on YouTube. I'm thinking, yeah, whatever. I'm just talking out loud. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you guys again in another video. All right, bye guys.
Oh, I can't let him take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let him take my soul.